Hey guys, welcome back to Whiteboard Lessons. Check this out. A lot of influencers tell you need a mentor. Well, what type of mentor do you actually need? Well, in this episode, we're going to talk about the mentorship matrix and how to use that to help you win. So stay tuned. All right, so as we were talking about, in order to get the right mentors in the right place, we have to have the right areas of focus. Now, if you've been following us for any time, you realize that we have 8 areas of focus for your life. All right, we call them the 8 pillars of life. Well, as you're thinking about your life and you're thinking about how to mentorship or having a mentor applies to that, we want to focus right now specifically on the pillar that we would refer to as personal development. Okay, obviously personal development is personal. It's about you developing yourself to become a better version of yourself. So to do that, we're going to use the mentorship matrix to make sure we're choosing the right mentors in the right areas at the right time. All right, and the first one was like Steve Murray to me. My very first mentor, the person that believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, was a guy by the name of Steve Murray that some of you guys have heard me talk about before. Now, Steve was very intentional about his mentorship to me. He spent a lot of time encouraging me, teaching me, pushing me, right? These are attributes of a personal mentor, okay? A lot of times a personal mentor specifically also does not need you, right, to benefit them. They are there to help benefit you. Now, it's not always the case, but more times than not, just like Steve Murray did for me, he spent one-on-one time with me on a fairly regular basis to help me understand the principles that took me from sleeping in my car to here in front of you today, right? Those type of mentors are rare, but they're definitely somebody you want to have in and around your life. Why? Well, first of all, they're going to coach you through the process. They're going to spend a lot more time trying to coach you along the way. They're going to see blind spots that you already have to help you backfill those. They're also going to see the strengths that you have, the things that you can amplify and bring up in your life to make sure that you're actually getting the most of everything in your life, okay? That's the destiny of a personal mentor. So I would call that number 1. That's the first type of mentor from the mentorship matrix, okay? The second type of mentor from the mentorship matrix is not quite as personal, but it can be just as effective. And here's what I mean by that. Under normal circumstances, pre-COVID, I wake up at roughly 6 a.m. every single morning. First thing I do is I give thanks to God, spend a little time with prayer and meditation, if you will, to prepare my mind for the growth that day. I'll then put on my gym clothes. I'll hop in my truck, and as soon as I hop in my truck, I'm putting on a podcast or a video or some piece of content that can feed my mind, my body, or my soul. I do that because it's the easiest form of mentorship to obtain, especially in today's times. You've got YouTube, you've got Dropspace, you've got Instagram, you've got Facebook. Heck, you even have TikTok now. There are lots of different ways and lots of different platforms in order to get mentorship in any given area, okay? Now, again, the area we are focused on today is the personal development side, okay? Ironically, this actually goes for every single one of the pillars, okay? Every single one of the areas of life, because you can choose that. Let's say right now I went through a breakup or something, okay? Right? I was in a relationship and then I had a breakup or whatever. There's content out there on that relationship. Okay, maybe it's the 5 love languages or something like that, right? Maybe it's love and respect. All of these different things are digital pieces of content that you can basically download into your brain and help you move forward. That's the important part, is can this piece of content move you forward, right? One of the errors that I see people make is they'll maybe get the personal mentor, which they can only see maybe once a month or once every 2 months or something like that. Well, and then they'll spend all their free time doing the digital side of things, but doing things that really doesn't feed their mind, body, or soul. It's not actually helping them advance. You know, maybe they're chasing an influencer around or something like that, or they're, you know, they spend a lot of time just listening to music or playing a lot of video games or something like that. All right, these can be distractions. Right? So be intentional about the digital mentor that you're choosing. Now, the good news about YouTube and Dropspace and things of that nature is there's lots of mentors. You can literally go into how-to. You can come to Journey Principles with our channel, Journey Principles Stephen Scoggins, anytime you want. How-to, 3 ways to find, right? Because we want to make life mastery simple for you. We want to make sure that you are getting what you need. Those are elements of digital style of mentorship. Okay, so that's a digital mentor. All right, next one. Okay, it's probably my third favorite. And the reason it's my third favorite is because it is full of people who are like you, where you're at, who also want to go where you're going. Okay. Now, a lot of times you'll see these groups in a Zoom cloud, a Skype cloud, or things of that nature, but I call them essentially the mastermind groups. Okay. That is peer-to-peer mentorship. Okay. So unlike getting a one-to-one relationship, these are people who you can bounce ideas off of. Internally, we refer to these as ping pong partners, right? Because sometimes they're giving you what you need, and sometimes they're giving you, or I'm sorry, sometimes you're helping them get what they need. Right? These are people that you can bounce ideas, concepts, struggles, pains, successes with. These are people who are happy when you succeed and are there to help you along the way when you're not. Okay? That is a peer-to-peer style of mentorship. Okay? Each one of these in the matrix is actually going to be really good for help you move forward. Okay? What we want to decide is which one works best for you today, right now, so you can actually get some breakthrough. All right? Let's go on to the last one. This is no less important, but this is a place where a lot of people start, and that's what's called the historical mentorship mode. Okay? So people from history. Okay? People from history who have information, principles, activities, teachings, strategies that can help you move forward. Okay? When it comes to my spiritual life, I happen to love C.S. Lewis. Why? Because like me, he was once an atheist back in the day. Right? I love his modality and his thinking style of how he does that. Right? I also love learning from Dave Ramsey. Right? I've been around him for a long time. EntreLeadership, financial peace. Right? If I need to know about money, that's where I'm going. Right? If I want to learn about leadership, I might spend some time reading the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership from John Maxwell. These are people who have already been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and can give you a roadmap to move you forward. That's the important thing. When it comes down to choosing a mentor, when it comes down to actually getting that mentor in place, all you have to do is choose 1 or 2 of these mentors in any one of these buckets. That's the easiest for you to learn. Okay? The easiest ones for me, because of time, for me, are the personal. That's a one-on-one call or coaching call or sitting down at lunch or a coffee shop, and digital. Why? Because my time constraints are difficult. You may have more time on your hands, and if you're able to have more time, and it only takes maybe an hour a week, you may be able to hit all 4 of these. At the end of the day, use the mentorship matrix to help you choose the mentors you need to move you forward, take you where you want to go in the easiest way possible. I hope this video helps you, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Hey, it's Connor with the Journey Principles. If you enjoyed that lesson about mentorship, I highly recommend you grab our free ebook linked in the description of this video. Also, do us a favor and like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.